creator account. First and foremost, if you are on Instagram for a business, and you actually, especially if you have physical products that you sell, or if you have any kind of a brick and mortar business, you just want a business account. Also, if you ever want to do advertising, you need to go through your Facebook business profile in order to run any types of ads on Instagram. So if you're going to do that, then you want to stick with the business account. Okay, I'm going to give you another reason to stick with the business account before we get into all the goodies from the creator account. And that's going to be if you're using any of the third-party tools that are out here, like Buffer or Agora Pulse or Planoly or Later. If you're using any of those and any other third-party tools to schedule your Instagram, then you want to stick with the business account, because the creator account doesn't have the access to the API is not available for those third-party applications. That's only going to work with your profile or your business account, regular Instagram profile. Okay, so that's kind of out of you don't want to do that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing now that there are some audio sound is staticky. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm glad that I finally came over here and saw that. I'm not sure why the audio, let me just double check that all my audio is good. It looks good on my side. Let me just double check it. It's coming from, nope, might not be coming from the right mic. But yeah, it is. This audio is coming from my ATR 2100 USB mic. So I'm just going to carry on and hope that it clears up. Okay, so the benefits of an Instagram business account are, as I mentioned, you can do the advertising, and you have access to some stats when you have a business account. I've gone over all those in another video that I am going to put a card here if you're watching this on YouTube, and if you're watching this on Facebook, I will make sure I add a link in the description to that video. It actually lives on Facebook as well. So we're not going to go over all those things, but I did want to make the distinction, and I'll just say those things again because my friend, actually Alfredo, I'm sorry, I didn't put him up. Alfredo is the one that actually asked that question, and thanks, Alfredo. And Purple Page Planner says the audio is much better. Yay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. So what I want to do is, since the audio got cleared up, I'm just going to state for the record today, we're going to talk about the benefits and the differences between an Instagram business account versus an Instagram creator account. So the business accounts were the first ones that came out. And like I said, I was encouraging people to go ahead and sign up for the business account. You know what, let me come on and do solo just for a minute. And at that time, the creator accounts weren't even available. So I encourage you guys to go ahead and sign up for the business accounts. But now the creator accounts are available. And in fact, when they first came out, I still wasn't convinced that I needed to use a creator account. But what happened was Instagram made it better. So that's what we're going to dive into today. But for those of you who are on Instagram strictly for business, you have a brick and mortar business, you have products that you sell, then you want to stick with that business account, especially if you want to use those taggable products where people can just click right through and do shopping right on Instagram. You need a business account for that. creator account is not going to work for that. Okay. So also, if you're using those third-party apps, like I said, I use Buffer. A lot of my friends use Agora Pulse. There's also Planoly, and Later is another one that's popular. And I'm sure there's a bunch of other tools out there. Speaking of tools, before I go any further, I want to say one thing to you about using tools. Don't use tools to buy Instagram followers. Just don't do it. Just don't do it, because you're going to get a bunch of junk on your account. Okay, so then before I get into all the creator account benefits, let me just put up a couple of comments here. Alfredo is on the YouTube side. Do we convert a personal Instagram account to business account, or do we just create business account? You can do both. You can create a Instagram personal account to a business account. You can do that. Or if you're starting a brand new account, because you can have multiple accounts for Instagram. You don't just have to have one Instagram profile. In fact, in the app itself, you can switch between up to 5 different profiles. So let's just say you were running Instagram profiles for a client or for a friend, or you have one for work and then you have one for yourself. You know, you're able to switch between up to 5 right within the app. So Instagram is well aware that people have more than one account. So that's perfectly fine. There's nothing, no rules or anything against that. And before I put up another comment, I'm going to go back and make sure that I say, oh, good highs to Purple Paisley Planner. And hey, thank you for coming. And then also she said that the audio got much better. And Sharon was over on Facebook. Can you tell me anything about my son's income? Will it change? Ooh, let me get my crystal ball. Will Sharon Hill's income change? Yes, it will. He's going to make money. Yep. I sure hope. And if not, keep watching. I have a whole series about affiliate marketing. So hopefully if your son is an adult, that he'll be able to make money, even if he doesn't have a job. Do we convert? Okay. All right. We already answered that question. Sorry. Here's another one here. Hey, Mona is there on the YouTube side. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'm really enjoying all your trainings. Thank you, Mona. You're such a darling. Okay, so now we're going to get into one more thing I want to say about Instagram, because I hear people talking about Instagram and they're always saying there's 4 things about Instagram. Well, you know, I've been listening. I did a lot of research on this, okay? And I do have to give a shout out to my girl, Subi Zimmerman. She gives a lot of trainings. Also, I want to give a shout out to John Eric Mosler from Adventure Social. But I also just go out on YouTube and listen to other people's trainings. And I heard a couple people say there's 4 areas of Instagram. And then I heard somebody else say 4, and I said, oh, yeah, I heard that before. Which 4 are they talking about? And they said 1, the other person didn't say. And I said, oh, actually, there's 5. There are 5 areas of Instagram. Okay? So let's go over those really quickly. Number 1 is going to be your feed. And I'll start with the feed because that's what it all started with, just posting pictures. And of course, now we can do videos and in the Instagram feed. You can even do different size images as well in the feed. Instagram changed the terms of service about to stream to their Instagram Live using third-party tools. Alfredo, I have absolutely no idea. I'm not sure how I could predict that. But my guess would be no. That's just a guess, though. And and Purple Paisley Planner saying hi. I love it when you guys all chat with one another. To Eileen Smith, you do a great job about the sharing different tools out there for content creators. Thank you again. Oh, that's such a nice comment. Thank you, Alfredo. And my girl, Dryer Buzz is here. Good afternoon. Yes. And oh, Dryer Buzz is getting a high from Per Play Planner. Just finished Instagram shoot with the dog. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know you did that. I have to check that out because I have to see your little pooch. Okay. So here's the 5 areas of Instagram. The feed, right? Stories, everybody's favorite. We all love our Instagram stories, right? Okay. And there is so much new on Instagram stories that could be a whole nother video. But I did share some in my last video. So check my last video for that. And I'll put a card up here somewhere for you to check that out. Then also, that's the feed, stories, IGTV. Don't ignore IGTV, okay? You also can use that to repurpose all your YouTubes and all that good stuff. All right? So that's 3, right? Number 4, Instagram Live. Alfredo mentioned it earlier. You know, we all want to know if Instagram is ever going to I saw a little blip in the force there. We all want to know if Instagram is ever going to open up that API so that third-party apps like the one I'm using now, Streamyard or EcammLive, can get access so that we can go live with but they haven't done that yet. And so we're all waiting on that, but Instagram Live. So the number 5 is the one that you really should try to focus on. And it also gives you a ton of features. And that is the DMs. Yes, the DMs. Think about it as a separate part of Instagram. Because once you go over there to those DMs, or once you have somebody messaging you in your DMs, you can send them audio. You can't really even do that on the platform, right? The feed. You can send audio. You can reply with a video, with a picture. You know, you can have so many ways that you can connect with someone, get their email address and all that, and add them to your email list, all because of those DMs. Have that ongoing conversation. Okay. So now let's get into the creator accounts and why I switched. And actually, it was John Eric who really convinced me that I needed to switch. I mean, he wasn't talking to me. He was talking to a bunch of folks over at Adventure Social. And since then, I've done a lot more research just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. And because like I said, I had earlier convinced you guys that it was great to go to the business account, but Instagram keeps these new things. So I keep coming on here and giving you guys updates. All right. So here's the creator account. First of all, you can, when you have a creator account, let's go over to my profile. You'll see what I mean. You have a longer list of things that you can identify yourself as in your profile, in your bio. Okay. So for example, you see that I have my name, Eileen Smith. All right. This is what I decided. And you guys all should know that you can have your handle be one thing and your name on Instagram could be something else. And I just want to make sure that people know that my name is Eileen, because, you know, folks that are just seeing me for the first time, they think my name's Yan or something else. So, but that has nothing to do. That could be profile, a regular profile, a business account, or a creator account. But that next thing underneath is where I have digital creator. Digital creator. You've got a wide range of things that you can choose from when you're over there on, you have the creator account. You can be an author. You can be an entrepreneur. You can't do that with a business account. Okay. So you have a wide range, and I will show you, we'll scroll through the list of things. Okay. So I just love this comment that just came in, although it seems like it's taken a long time to get over here into StreamYard. But I see a comment from Mona saying DMs are the secret weapon. There it comes. DMs are the secret weapon to driving engagement. Yes, I love that comment. You get gold star. Yes, not just driving engagement. If you're also over there for sales, that's a way to get sales. If you're also over there to build your email list, that's a way to make sure that that person wants extra information from you. So you send them to your landing page, or you tell them, don't you want to be on my email list? Okay. So it's powerful in those DMs. And I know people just think of the DMs as being part of Instagram, but really you should think of it as a different part of Instagram, just like the stories, because even on the stories now, they have these things where you can set up groups, group chats, and all that. All right. Well, we're not, like I said, we're not going to get into all of that today. All right. So the next thing that everybody is raving about on this creator profile, and I'm going to actually go into it. I'm going to try to anyway on my insights. And you get to see how many people are following and unfollowing you. You don't get that on a business account. You do get insights, but you don't get to see how many people are following and unfollowing you. It looks even better after I tapped into that. So it tells you my overall, that so many people unfollowed me. The green line is how many people followed me. Of course, you get to see these cities and all that. But why it's really important about the followers and unfollowers is because before, you were basically able to see, with the business account, I should say, you're able to see how many followers. And even if you just have a regular profile, you could do the math yourself and figure out how many followers you have, right? But also being able to see how many people unfollow you, this can inform you about the content that you're putting out. So that if you're putting out this content, let's just say you post a picture of your dog, and Yolanda's talking about her pooch, right? And all of a sudden you get all these extra followers. It could be your hashtags and all that. But did you also get a lot of unfollowers? Or are you seeing that the one where you posted your dog versus the one where you posted your mac and cheese, you may have got followers and unfollowers both days, but one gave you more unfollowers and the other one gave you more follow. You get to see that cumulative number. And so that to me is really, really powerful. And you do not get that stat on the business account. So I want to know what y'all think of that? What do y'all think of that? All right, let's see what Alfredo is saying here. I should utilize my direct messages some more, but most of the time I use the public channels to connect people. Yeah, and it all depends upon your real goals of why you're on Instagram. And you got to remember that, I know because Alfredo and I are connected on just about every platform. Okay. And a lot of us will think, oh, I'll connect with that person on Facebook. I'll just message them on Facebook. Remember, first of all, Facebook already has plans to merge all these inboxes together. So we may not have to worry about this going forward. I don't know how that's going to work. And evidently they don't know how it's going to work either, because they announced it like 6 months ago and it hasn't happened yet. So it takes a lot, right? But there's a different demographic on Instagram than on Facebook, as well as a different mindset of people who are on Facebook than are on Instagram. And same with Twitter. You know, you can get messages and things on Twitter, but I think on Instagram, people are more receptive to getting messages. You know, like for example, for me on Twitter, if I get a message, especially if it's not somebody I know personally, already my guard is up before I even read the message. I'm like, well, what they want? Whereas with Instagram, it's more like, okay, hopefully this is going to be something really good. They're going to be giving me feedback, or maybe I asked for some feedback on something. And so, you know, it's just a different mindset. And so think of those messaging as being a separate part. All right. So I'm so glad you guys are all meeting each other. It's so interesting. Integrating systems is going to be a hot mess. I believe it's going to be a hot mess too, but they can do it. And you know, they changed all their branding across all of the Facebook properties. They changed their branding so that where Facebook comes up. So it's Instagram by Facebook and WhatsApp by Facebook. You know, of course, Facebook is Facebook. So anyway, in the meantime, back to the direct messages. This is another benefit of the creator account. You're going to have filtering of your direct messages. And I probably switched because of this and nothing else. Because now you're going to have two tabs for messages. There's going to be general. What's the other one called? Darn it. General and priority. Let's see. Let's get over here into our primary. Primary. I couldn't think that word. Okay. So let me just go back to the screen share. This is not something that you're going to see on the business account. All right. So now I'm my direct messages here. And these are people who are in my primary, meaning if I, I'll get notifications anytime any of these people message me. Now, folks that are in my general, maybe I shouldn't say, I don't want to put nobody, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. They find out they're in general. Is probably because they messaged me some nonsense that but I don't want to unfollow them. They're still okay. And I can still see those messages, but I won't get a notification about them. And they won't. Instagram realizes that these are just my general. Now, this is really, really handy for somebody who's like a super user. You know, if you're getting a lot of messages and you're in those DMs all the time, you definitely want to switch over to that creator account for that benefit. And like I said earlier, unless you want to run ads, use third-party apps, or if you actually have a brick and mortar business where you're selling things, or if you're selling things on the platform. But if you're somebody who's like me, who's creates content, and you know, you have maybe YouTube, or you're a blogger, or like I said, an author. My friend Yolanda, she does the cooking show, but she also has talk shows and things like that. So we're creators. So it makes more sense. If you got a business, you need a business account. All right. So let's see. I think there may be one more thing. There is this one thing that I'm not 100% sure about. It's a benefit, but I'm not sure that it's exclusive to the creators. I think people just assume because that word creator is there. You know that on your Facebook page, you can connect your Instagram account, and it's called the Creator Dashboard. But I do believe that Creator Dashboard is available whether you have a business account or a creator account. But I know for sure that it's available with the creator account. Now that's desktop only, where you can really dig into those insights and see all the stuff that I was just talking about earlier about your what's going on. Okay. Okay. Wow. Mona is giving us a great disclaimer. Be careful if you choose to switch to the creator account on Facebook, though. It takes away the visibility of your reviews. I ended up switching back. Okay, now I get it. I think that people are confusing the Facebook creator with the Instagram creator. And not only people are confusing that, but Instagram and Facebook are confusing them as well. It's not clear. They're not giving us warnings about how, all the things that are being impacted. So thank you so much for sharing that. And Alfredo says, are you able to compare Instagram direct message with Amazon Chime? I don't ever use Amazon Chime, so I can't really compare it. But thanks. I know that Amazon is top of mind for you, Alfredo, since you're an employee. But disclaimers here. But I'm not. So and let's just put up another little ticker since we can here. All right, so let's see. Let's get into how would you actually switch? How would you actually switch? Have you used the Instagram desktop version? Yes. I think it's only for Windows. Not sure if there's a Mac version for Instagram. Okay, let's be clear about this. Very good. Alfredo, you might remember that I did a video. In fact, you were the one who brought to my attention about the Instagram desktop application. And yes, that's only available on PC. And there's a video here on YouTube about how to use that. But as time has gone by and Instagram and Facebook have developed a platform where you can go to your Facebook account in the browser. And now you can see your Instagram stats on your Facebook page. It has nothing to do with the app. It's just being logged in to Facebook. Okay. And Mac does not have an Instagram app. So the app is not, the app, let's see. The Instagram desktop app is fine for actually viewing Instagram. But, and you actually can go live from that app as well, but you're going live from your webcam. So, it's not a third-party app. You don't have any bells and whistles. You can't put comments up on screen or any of that stuff. And then Mona's laughing at me because I said Facebook doesn't know the difference. And a Purple Paisley Planner is laughing at me as well. And Alfredo's giving us his disclaimer. Yes, I am part of the operations with Amazon. And okay. So guys, I just have to do a little something in the background before I go further. And I'm going to see if Alfredo wants to join me. Let's see if I can quickly get that up. I'm not sure if you're available to join, Alfredo, but of course it's not going as quickly as I wanted to go. So the next thing I want to do is actually show you guys how to switch over. Okay. So sorry for the little delay. All right. I just want to give Alfredo this link and give him the option if he wants to come and join me on cam. And of course, it lets me find Alfredo, but it doesn't let me send him the message. Okay, hang on, guys. Basically, it's because I have my windows all minimized and stuff, so I couldn't get down to the bottom part where I would send the message. Jeez. Okay. And Instagram, I'm sorry, Alfredo says, I have the Instagram app on desktop and laptop. The Instagram laptop has the live ability, but the desktop Instagram does not. Oh, okay. I have it on my PC. Well, actually, that is a laptop that I have it on my PC. So yeah, maybe I didn't know that. So thank you. Yeah. All right. So I sent you the link if you want to join. Okay. So now, really quickly, let's go back to the phone so you can see how this works. Okay. So for those who want to switch and are not sure how to go about this, all right, always look for the hamburger menu. The hamburger menu in this case is at the very top right. I'm using my left hand, so I had to think about that for a minute. And from there, you go to settings, right, which is very at the top as well. And then account. At the bottom, you see that I have the option that I can switch back to my personal account or switch back to my business account. And of course, if you had a business account, and it would say switch to creator account. All right. So I want you guys to see where those options are. Because I didn't realize I had the comment up, let me just do that one more time. You go to the hamburger menu, settings, account, and it's down at the very bottom in blue. All right. So that's how you switch over. Okay. And yeah, it's something to look into. It's something for you to think about. And I'm glad that I was able to do the research and, give you guys the insight about the difference between that business account and that creator account, because I was all gung-ho with the business accounts. But just because of the fact that I can have that inbox, those two tabs, the primary and the general, I love that. Now, I'm a person who doesn't get notifications. I just don't have notifications turned on for Instagram. But if you are someone who has notifications turned on and you make that switch, please let me know. Please let me know if you see a market difference in the amount of the DMs that are coming into you and how you're able to manage them. And let's see if we can get our buddy Alfredo. Hello, Alfredo. How are you?
I'm doing well. I wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you for inviting me to your show.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah. So I didn't realize what you said about the desktop versus the laptop, because I have that app installed on a laptop.
Yes, if you try to do a desktop version of Instagram and you try to go live, the live option may not be available because it's a desktop, it stays stationary. The laptop, on the other hand, I didn't pull it up on my laptop here, but I do remember having the live version or live command in the desktop if it's on my laptop. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, I just felt it was awkward, but and I know that you have tried to go live with third-party apps that haven't really been given
Approved. Yeah.
the green light. But how do you think people felt about seeing that landscape when they're used to seeing a live as a portrait? That's
Yeah,
my concern.
that's yeah. I mean, there's the portrait versus the landscape, and you can't switch it in the app either. So because Instagram initially was a phone app, so I guess when the creators did the Instagram Live, it was always a portrait mode. But no
Mhm.
one, I don't know if the developers or the makers of the Instagram Live considered to go landscape. So I'm not quite sure if they took that into consideration when they were creating the app.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, guys, there are apps out there. But I honestly, if you want to go live on Instagram, there are third-party apps out there, but Instagram has not sanctioned these apps. So I don't recommend them. And that's why you don't hear me mentioning the names of the apps. And Alfredo, you don't mention it either.
No.
You just go out there and Google it and you'll find it, but you won't be able to say, Miss Eileen told me. Nope, she didn't. She didn't
Yeah,
tell you to use
Miss.
that because
Yeah, Miss Eileen told me it was, the terms of service says don't go live on Instagram with third parties, and I didn't know that. I was just testing the third party apps just to see the ability to, and I had to actually create a second Instagram app just to be able to watch the live I was using. So there you go.
well, you got to give the people what they want. And so we have a commenter here that's saying they just joined. And oh, I'm sorry. My comments are coming in slow, guys. So I'm just seeing that there was another comment before that comment. So that's the one that I'm going to talk about. Mona says I'm on a MacBook Pro and I can't go live or post to the feed from my laptop. Am I missing something? No, you're not. The app. Oh dear, my. Can you hear me, Fredo? Okay.
I can hear you.
For some reason, my video is coming and going. Uh, The app is for PC only. There is nothing for the Mac that enables you to do that. So you're not missing anything. It's only PC. And I just have to have a laptop that is a PC. That's why I was able to install. But Alfredo's the first one that told me about it. You know what? Let's take this banner off because it's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so that was Noon Gotti. Geez, I just joined. Would you be willing to please share in a nutshell the pros and cons of a creator account? Let's start with the cons. And this is not really so much that I'm starting with the cons of the creator account. These are the pros of the business account. With the business account, you're still able to run ads. You're still able. You got a little noisy in the. Oh, okay.
Oh,
It
I
calmed.
can mute. I can mute. Sorry about that.
You're still able to run ads with the business account. You cannot run ads with the creator account. Okay. You also can have third party scheduling with the business account, but not with the creator account. So if you're scheduling your stuff with Buffer or Planoly or Agorapulse or Later or some of the other things, okay, and you don't want to switch. All right. Let me look at my notes. And also, and I forgot to mention this earlier because it's way down at the bottom of my note and the Stream Deck was hiding. Blame it on the Stream Deck. There are buttons that will appear on your account that do not appear if you have the creator account. And so let me see if I can show you the buttons that I'm referring to. Alfredo, you're going to still be here, but I'm going to go to my screen because I want to show you this. I'm pretty sure my daughter still has hers as a business account. So let's go over here and bring my daughter's account up. Okay. So you see there, she doesn't have all the options there. Wait a minute, maybe she does. Let's see. No, she has message and she has email. Okay. On her accounts. Let me bring these things up. Okay. See right around here where first it says it's following. It says I'm following her, of course. That's my daughter. Nicole Purvey. I didn't say her name. Nicole Purvey from Better Than Success. And it has message and it has email. Now, she also can have a couple of other buttons there like directions or something like that. You don't get those options of buttons with the creator account. So let's see if I can. I mentioned Sue B. Zimmerman. So let me see what she's got on hers. She comes right up because, yeah, same thing. She's got message and contact. She doesn't have email. She has contact. And you can get her text. You You can send her a text, or she's got her email address there. Those buttons are not available to creator accounts. Okay, so now I told you all the things that you can't do. Let's go to the good things about the creator account. All right, let's go back over to mine. And I've already switched, and I showed how to switch. So you're going to have to go back to watch that. Okay. So let's go to the insights. That's one of the first things that people love is these insights. And I believe, you still get these same insights for the business account, but you get these audience insights where you're going to see the number of followers and unfollowers per week, or is it per day? I'm sorry, per day. You don't get the follows and unfollows. You do not get that on the business account. And mostly everything that I'm talking about is not available on the personal account at all. The insights and the buttons, all that stuff is not available on personal. So we're not talking about personal accounts. You can still have a personal account if you're not really on Instagram to promote anything. You just want to be on there to enjoy the platform. You can do that, but you don't get any of this stuff that I'm talking about now. Okay. All right. So, okay. One more thing. Oh, the inbox. You get this new inbox for messages that's going to have primary versus general. I'm not going to click on that general button because there's some people that I moved over to general. And as I was talking about notifications, you're going to get notifications from everybody who's in the primary. If you don't want to get notifications from people, you move them over into the general. Okay. So anybody that you've ever automatically, once you switch over to the creator account, Instagram, some people have said this as a bad thing, but it doesn't bother me. They're automatically going to put anyone that you've ever had a conversation with through the DMs. They're going to automatically put those people in primary. Okay. So I'm bringing Alfredo back on. And so you have to move people over to general. You got to keep moving people back over to general. But in my case, I mostly only talk to people that I really want to be in primary. There are some people that I had to look for them. Like I had to scroll way back and like, oh yeah, put that person in general. Because I get sick of them just all randomly sending me a video. Like not even with any explanation of why they're sending me a video. They just send me a video. Like, huh? And it's not even their video. So I guess it's an inspirational thing. They think that I would probably like it, and maybe that's true. But talk to me. Don't just randomly send me stuff that you think I might like, because I might be busy. Okay, and so I know that folks that have a whole lot of followers will have that a lot more of those people that do those random drop-bys. I'll call them that. All right, let's see if I can just really quickly get these other comments up. And Alfredo, you can unmute now. And
okay.
And which one do you personally have? I have the creator. I switched over. Because I like the fact that I have that primary and that general tab. And besides the fact, oh, one more thing. I didn't show you guys. Hang on, Alfredo. Stay there. I didn't show y'all the list of all the different things that you can choose from on your account. So I have to do that because I should have done that a long time ago. So let's go back to the phone. All right. So when you decide that you want this creator account, let's see.
Miss Eileen, you have to make sure you're single screen on here because right now I'm in the shop.
Oh, okay, dear. Thank you. Yeah, that is going to be hard for people to see. Thank you, dear. Okay. So let's go to edit profile. And okay, here's the categories. So now I'm under my edit profile and here's categories. This is what I want you guys to see. I should have showed this much earlier, but most of you guys who are live are still here. All right. Oh, and Friar Wade is here. Hello, Friar. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. And of course, I wish you all the best for 2020 and the new year. And yes, LOL, random videos. Yes. Like, well, they are always praise videos. I will say that. And that's nice. Don't get me wrong. But at least tell me this is your friend or something. Like, I can find praise videos. I don't need no help with that. Okay. Here's all the different categories. Let's go through them all, since I should have showed this a long time ago. All right. I see my video is messing up. You guys can still hear me, I think. Here we go. Actor, architectural designer, artist, athlete, author, blogger, chef, coach, comedian, concert tour. So you can set up an account that's just for a concert tour. Isn't that interesting? Dancer, designer, digital creator, which is the one I'm using right now. Although I wish they had something a little different, but DJ, editor, entrepreneur. That might be you. Fashion designer, fashion model, film director, fitness model, fitness trainer. They got fitness models. Different than models. Okay. Gamer, gaming video creator. So a person who plays games versus somebody who creates the games. Government official. Interesting. Graphic designer, interior design studio. A journalist, a motivational speaker. Movie character. Musician, a musician/band. I see my video is stuttering, so I'll just pause. It comes right back. News personality, photographer, political candidate, politician, producer, public figure, scientist, video creator, web designer, and writer. That's a whole heap of different things you can change from, have there. And what that does is that shows up now on your profile underneath your name. See, mine says Eileen Smith, and then I put in parentheses the pronunciation so people will know it's Eileen. And then under that, it says digital creator. Now, I would prefer content creator, but that's okay because most of my content is digital. However, I do some things that are offline, but it's okay. It's better than some of the other categories that I've had to choose from, like the crazy categories they have on YouTube, which nobody pays attention to anyway. But this one is really good. So thank you for your patience and me going over that. And let me go back and bring Alfredo back on. And there he is. Okay, Alfredo.
Hi.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at going live from desktop, right?
Right. The screen share that you're seeing is actually from my laptop. I'm not using the desktop Instagram version, but it's on the laptop. So where you go to go live is you actually let me move my mouse there. You click on the story section. In this instance, it's this icon for me. When you click on it, the live option is right there underneath, next to the left, normal.
Okay.
But if I were to, and I'm right here, hi. And if I were to go, let me switch back. Oh, that's it. That's all. If I were to go, if I were to go live on the desktop, you wouldn't see the live option on there. It would just be a normal recording. But
okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, guys. So I want to hear from you guys. And I'm going to put a poll on the video on the YouTube side for sure. Are you going to stick with a business account or a creator account? All right, I'll throw in stick with the regular profile because I don't want anybody to feel left out. So please for those who are here live, can you please type in the chat and let me know, are you going to think about, maybe you haven't made up your mind, maybe you have to sleep on it, okay? But are you really thinking about switching to the creator account, or are you going to stick with your business account or stick with the profile if you're just a profile? Please, please, please let me know. And what I will do now is just go over again quickly how to do it. So Alfredo, I'm going to solo for a minute, just how to switch, because I got a feeling that somebody might be thinking about switching right now while they're watching this video. So let's just go over it really quickly. One more time, you go to the hamburger menu. It's super simple. Then you go to settings, which is the very first thing in that list, that little cogwheel. And then you're going to go into account. And, there's a bunch of things that you can do on this page, but at the very bottom, you'll see switch to personal account or switch to switch back to business account. But I don't want to do that. So now here we go. Here's one feedback here from, wait a minute, hang on. Let me switch my view again. And I can bring Alfredo back on, even though Alfredo, are you ready to come back on? Let me know when you're ready. Ads and stuff. Yes. Ads definitely. Okay. So Mona says she's already switched to creator. Yeah. I honestly, I wasn't convinced until the other day because they added new things. And then Nagari said he was sticking to business because of the ads and stuff. Now, Friarway says, I wonder which would be better for me. Think about this. This is what I want you to think about, okay? Are you a business? This is your test if you want to stick to the business account. Are you going to run Facebook ads? Well, I mean, Instagram ads, but you got to do it through Facebook. Are you going to be tagging products? Do you have your store set up on Facebook? And do you schedule posts through third-party applications? Do you schedule posts through third-party applications? That will be your Buffer, your Agora polls, your Leader, your Planoly. If you're not using those, or if it's not critical, mission critical for you to use them, then I would say, even before going through that little checklist right away for you, I would say creator for sure, even though I don't see anything there about, well, it does have motivational speaker. I would use that, even though, of course, we know you're Friar. So anyone else here? What else is Purple Paisley Planner? Are you still here? I think you probably would be using, if you're using Instagram. And Friarway says creator, right? Yes. I mean, this is why I already have a video here about why you should switch to your business account. When I made that video, the creator wasn't even available. It was being beta tested, but I didn't even know that. Yes, that's another reason, scheduling. Yeah. See, and personally, I think it's great if people can take advantage of that scheduling. Me, I'm like, I'm only going to post when I'm around anyway. So, okay. So, yes, let's move into some other topics here. And as we're waiting for more responses here, because Alfredo, I think, has something that he wants to say. So take yourself off of mute, Alfredo.
Okay, so I guess I showed you how to go live on a laptop version, but the thing that's odd is I'm actually installed Instagram on an older Samsung Galaxy Prime Pro, which is an older phone. And one of the things I used for the is I used the second Instagram account to test the live options of Instagram Live. So for some odd reason, I can't, when I use the live option, I can't view myself on an account. I have to use a second Instagram account to view my live. So that's why I had this phone here to be able to see the live that I'm doing for Instagram Live.
Right. Yeah.
So Instagram works on older devices. It doesn't have to be the more updated, um, you know, bells and whistles phone. I mean,
Okay.
this phone, is, for example, is almost it only has 8 gigs of RAM on it, and 8 gigs of space, and it installs Instagram really fine. So if you're not doing heavy media like video and things, and you're just commenting and posting, it'll work on older phones. Instagram.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. That's good. Yeah. Instagram, it's pretty, lightweight, but I do want to review for those who just got here as well. Um, you mentioned not using third party to live stream on Instagram. Why? Can we live stream from laptop? Okay. Two different things. What Alfredo was showing was the Instagram app. The Instagram, not a third party app, but if you have a PC, not us Mac users like myself and Friar Wade, and I know Firebuzz, she uses the iPad a lot. But anyway, for a PC user, you can install the Instagram app. I have a video here that shows how that, but that's the official Instagram app. Okay. So that's different than third party apps. There are some third party apps that have hacked the system and allowed and given people access to going live. I do not recommend them. That's why you're not going to hear me say what those apps are, because you're violating the terms of service. Now, right, so far, I haven't heard anybody get kicked off Instagram for using those apps because they've been around for months, maybe even more than a year. Okay. I haven't heard it. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. Just means I didn't hear it. Okay. But I think what I'm trying to also get you guys in a mindset of is when you're using any of these applications, remember it's not your application, and for one thing, they can shut you off at any time, but always try to be mindful of the terms of service. There's a reason why they have not opened up what they call the API, which is the application interface to third-party applications. They don't want people to go live other than from their app or from the mobile device. Okay? All right. So you said came late. So we'll rewind to see what Alfredo was showing. He was just showing he had opened the app on his desktop, and all he did was just show that live option was there, but from his laptop. So if you're on a PC laptop, the option is there, but on desktop, the option was not there for him. So yeah. So Nungari, I'm glad that you came, and maybe now you'll turn on that little notification bell, because you don't want to miss the beginning, because you never know. You never know the stuff that you might miss if you get here late. No, I'm just kidding. You can always watch a replay. I was just kidding, because most folks know that I rarely schedule and plan ahead. I just kind of like go live when I go live. It's just me. Y'all just got to get used to that about me. Sorry. I love y'all, so I just don't know when I'm going live. Okay. And also, Alfredo is offering that you can reach out to him by email. And I believe his profile has the email that you would use. All right. Alfredo T_Twitch at justtextal.com. Right? Is that email address?
Yeah, that email address works. So if people want to reach out to
great.
me, there you go.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Wonderful. Okay. I'm just seeing your message there. All right, guys. So let's see if there's any other questions or anything that I may have missed here. And, Instagram is really, really one of the best platforms to go and engage with people, especially if your audience is in a specific demographic, okay? Not super, super young, right? Because all the young folks are over on TikTok, and a lot of even Instagrammers are now over on TikTok. But, more the old school folks are still on Facebook, like myself. Afraid I'm throwing you in there as well. All right. So, there's a large demographic of people that are on Instagram. Of course, there's more on Facebook, but we all know that Facebook owns Instagram. So it's good to be on both. I recommend being on both. Now, I mentioned earlier about this concept that they're going to be merging all of the chats, Messenger, Instagram DMs, and WhatsApp, which we haven't talked about, mainly because I don't use WhatsApp. But I do know that a lot of folks use it, and it works. It has a lot of similar features to Instagram as far as you can do stories. They have stickers and tags and all that stuff. And it's great for communicating with people who are long distance in other countries, where you can actually talk for free, or you don't have to pay those long distance fees on your phone. That's why a lot of my friends that use WhatsApp are using it for those international communications, without paying those fees. So there's a benefit to it there. And so, is anybody on Facebook Live? Or can you just give me a little thumbs up over there on Facebook, or say hi in the chat, because it looks like all my peoples are over on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you had a live version on Facebook. I would have, went there too.
Yeah, that's another reason why I decided to use StreamYard, because I thought, hey, I can bring people in as well as multicast. And I want my Facebook friends to also know about this, because like I said, I have been encouraging people to get a business account. And, Instagram made a change. So I gotta let y'all know they made a change. And now this creator account, it's going to be perfect for a lot of us who had previously signed up for a business account. But let me tell you guys this, because I have not said this. You can switch back and forth. You can switch 2-3 times a day. It doesn't matter. They don't penalize you. They don't say, hey, you've been switching too much. You can switch. You try it for a week. All right. See if you like it. So you say, oh, let me just try this creator thing. And then you're like, wait, you know what? I wanted to schedule my stuff from Agora Pulse, so I need to go back to the business account. Like I thought about, should I tell my daughter about this? Because I know she doesn't know about this. Okay. And I keep all Instagram tips and tools. She's a heavy user of Instagram. She's got a great following over there and all that. She's got the business account. She's safe. She should just stick with that business account. And if anything happens, if anything changes dramatically that it would affect her business, then I would tell her, hey, there's this thing that you need to check out. And she expects me to do that. Just like I want y'all to expect me to do that too. Because I know that you guys a lot of you have businesses like Ngari. In fact, Ngari, tell us, what kind of business do you have there on Instagram? And, you guys, everybody, go ahead and put your Instagram handle in the chat so that we can all follow each other. Just put your @ symbol. I have to put the link. It's Facebook and I'm sorry, YouTube might not let you post a link. It's okay. I'll start off, because my handle is ILEANE. ILEANE. And make sure you're following me over on the Instagram. Alfredo, pick one. I know you got multiple accounts. Pick one that
I
you
only
think.
have I only have two. That's the one I picked. So
Okay. Fry away. Okay. And Mona, yeah, I'm so glad I thought to ask that because I'm pretty sure that I'm not connected with you, Mona, but I will get connected with you, my dear. And of course, Fry away, I'm following you everywhere, honey. And Nungari, if you're still there, come on, honey, post up so that we can connect with you. And as well as connecting, making sure that we all connect with one another on YouTube because most folks are on YouTube as well. Okay. And A Tigolo is Alfredo, and Mona is, I'm going to spell Mona's Monagiordano. Mona Giordano. I think I said that right. I've been practicing my Italian. Just kidding. A Friar Wade is, of course, Friar Wade, Riarwade. And there we go. Okay, it didn't come in some delay. Sometimes the comments don't come in right away, but I will definitely post yours up here. And there it is. And it is Sunsea Safari. SUNSEASAFARI. Sunsea Safari. Sounds like a travel type channel. Sure hope so with that name. Okay, and did I put it? Yeah, I have it up on screen. So I think I put everybody's up, but let me just do it one more time to make sure. Try Wade. There's Mona. There's Nungardi. There's Alfredo. Okay, ladies and gents. It has been so fun hanging out with you guys. I enjoy Instagram. I hope you do as well. I think that everybody should have a presence over there. It's pretty, it's an easy platform, but just keep in mind those 5 different channels. I'll call them the 5 channels of Instagram, which is your feed, your stories, IGTV, your live, and your DMs. They are communication channels. And I think if we think of them that way, that oh my goodness, we've got a new person who joined us. So I'm gonna have to stop my thought because I just love that RC Velarde is shouting out to me from Saudi Arabia. Thank you, RC. Go ahead and put your Instagram handle in there. And Mona says, I'm the best. No, Mona, you're the best girl. Oh, yep. Thanks. Yes. Okay. I was right about the travel thing. I'm so smart. Alfredo, anything else you want to say? How do you feel about Instagram and, like compare it to some of the other platforms?
well, it is a very simple app to get into. I mean, you start off on the phone, upload pictures, do video recordings of yourself, whatnot, and get used to it. It's a great launching point to kind of get introduced to social media on a video aspect or a photo aspect. So, I mean, I wasn't as an active Instagram user per se until I saw some of your videos on Instagram and I'm going, oh, it looks like she's having fun on Instagram. I better join it too. So thank you again for introducing me to Instagram, Miss Eileen, and yeah.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks, Alfredo. It's all about us collaborating and keeping each other informed about what's going on. You always bring things to my attention, and then this is how we grow. This is a community, and this is how we stay connected, and all of that.
Uh,
And
Before we go, we mentioned community. I always thought I had to build the community on my own, but I didn't realize there are people like you and others that are kind of in the same social circle that we create the community. It's not like we do it on our own to create it. We come together and become that community. And I'm so glad I'm part of your community, Miss Eileen.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad to have you as well, Alfredo. And look, who also, speaking of community, my boy Reg 1167 is here, and he's saying Merry Christmas. Howdy, hey, Merry Christmas. Reg, please, since we're talking about Instagram, and I know you probably got more than one Instagram profile, but we're letting everybody just post their Instagram handle, just one, just one. Just put your @ symbol and your Instagram handle where everybody can connect with you. Reg uses a lot of video on his Instagram. You can all learn a lot from Reg because he puts up some videos and sometimes I'm like, how he do that? But then I didn't get a chance to ask him about it. And RC is also saying Merry Christmas. And, you know, even though Christmas is past, it's just to keep that spirit of, you know, of giving and of family and of love and of positive vibes. And I know a lot of folks have come in today and said Merry Christmas. And Zakia is here. Hey, Zakia, how are you? Good afternoon, Miss Eileen and Miss Alfred. Don't forget the A, Zakia. Don't forget the A. ILEANE. Zakia, go ahead, put your Instagram handle in there as well. Now, Zakia, I'm going to use Zakia as an example. Zakia makes soap and lotions and things. I mean, she's just super duper craft. She has a book. She's an author. Okay. So this is something that if she were selling her products on Instagram, if she was already using a business account and selling her products, he said he can't find you, Alfredo. So put that, let's see, put that up again.
I did.
Oh, okay. So now, Zakia, I don't know if you've made a decision about switching to a creator account versus a business account, but this is why I went through all of the advantages and disadvantages, because you may be somebody who may be challenged with, should I switch or shouldn't I switch? Because you do have physical products that you sell, and you may want to, oh, I'm sorry, Reg's handle is Coffee Black Show 67. Okay, and you may want to stick with the business account because you can run your ads. You can, like I said, tag your products and sell products on Instagram. So let us know, Zakia, which one are you using, the creator account or the business account? Because you are a creator. And you found it. Good. And then also Zakia's Instagram, guys, is Natural Soap by Zakia. So, all right. So there you go. And I think you guys are all going to be connected. And I just love how you all are coming together. And now I know that when I do a multi-stream between YouTube and Facebook, that my people are going to be on the side where I probably thought that they would be, which is on the YouTube side. But Facebook, I still love y'all. And I know half of y'all are connected with me on Facebook too, but we just want to be over here on YouTube. I turned on creator for live soap school, but kept for natural. See, there's another thing. In fact, I hate when people put up a comment, don't read the whole comment. I turned on creator for live soap school, kept business for natural soap by Zakia. And remember, I said that to you guys earlier, for those who have been here from the beginning. You can have more than one Instagram account. And Zakia is a perfect example of someone who can take advantage of the benefits of both, and by using multiple accounts, where she already had the multiple accounts anyway. So it made sense. Keep one as a creator, turn on the other one as a business. Well, keep one as business, turn on the other one as creator. So yeah. So Zakia, can you tell us what your category is, because I went through and read all the things that were about categories that you can use on Creator, because we really don't have those category options on the business profile. I think you do have a choice of like 4 or 5 different things that you can say you are, different kinds of businesses that you can say that you are. But with the Creator, that list had to be about 30 maybe different types of categories that you can put yourself in. And so I'd be curious, Zakia, what category is your which one? Soap school, live soap school. Yeah, that makes sense, because you're just doing the live demos of you making soap. So that will make sense for that to stay as a creator account. Okay. And so here we go. The category that she decided on, guys, was art. And her soap is a work of art. So yeah, very good. Very cool. Okay, so if anybody is still confused about which one they should pick, please go back and watch the replay, and you're going to see all the benefits. But I'm just going to really quickly say that if you are a business and you want to run ads, you want to schedule with third-party apps, then you want to stick with the business account. But if you're a creator, you create content, you want to have that flexibility of having those 2 tabs, the primary versus the general. And you also want to have those stats to see how many people, not the people themselves, but the number of people that follow and unfollow you. You're going to get granular stats. Then you want to go ahead and switch over to creator. But like I said, you can switch back. You went over there to creator, you don't like it, switch back. You went over there to business, you don't like it, switch back. But don't switch back to personal. Those of you who are watching this, you're probably already going to be either a business or a creator. You don't really want to switch back to personal. There's no benefits to doing that. There really isn't. Even if you don't have a business, you can still have a business account. Or if you're not really a creator, you can still have a creator account. There's no advantages to just having a personal, but not one. Not that I can think of anyway. If somebody has one, let me know. And Friar Wade said he'll catch us later. I'm going to go grab me some figgy pudding. Ho, ho, ho. All right, Santa Friar. Santa Wade, whichever. I'm going to go and get some lunch myself. And also, I'll review the replay with Eileen Smith. Thank you for sharing. Yes. Thanks, everybody. And please go ahead, 2 taps. Go ahead and share this out and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to check, or if you're on YouTube, be sure to check that YouTube has recommended a video for you to watch, and I will recommend another. So with that, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.